It is no secret that the job description of a pastor is complex and always changing. In Tanzania, the role of the pastor has an even longer job description. We are going to share one story of two pastors as an example of the unexpected roles pastors in Tanzania sometimes find themselves in. Our story starts in October 2015 when the Greater Milwaukee Synod hosted a delegation from the Meru Diocese. Ascension Lutheran in Waukesha had been in the discernment phase of partnership for over a year. Pastor Elias Lema was assigned to spend a Sunday with Ascension to encourage us along in our journey. Pastor Lema inspired us to consider becoming a sister parish with Samaria Parish and invited us to send a delegation to visit. In August of 2018, Ascension was able to fulfill the invitation to visit Samaria Parish and its preaching points and primary schools. We saw the many wonderful ministries of the Meru Diocese. When it was time for us to leave, we asked Pastor Lema and his team what their priority was. They shared that their number one concern was the lack of water at Savannah Primary School. The school had a small cistern sitting empty waiting for rain. If they were ever to receive enough rain to be full, the existing cistern would only be able to provide water for a month or two of the year. They had two potential plans. One, build a second larger cistern at a cost of $8,000 to $10,000, or number two, build a pipeline from the nearest water source. The first cost we were given for the pipeline was close to $30,000. But the leader of the Sister Parish Committee said they would donate the labor to bring the cost down considerably. Pastor Lema said they preferred the second option, but they would be happy with either. After arriving home, Ascension decided to try to raise the money for the pipeline. Pastor Lema and his team got estimates for us, and they were going to be able to build the 9-kilometer pipeline for $18,000 in materials. At the same time, we received the news that Pastor Lema, who had done so much work in planning for this project, was being transferred to another parish. Pastor Nathan Makenge was going to be the next pastor for Samaria Parish. The change in leadership didn't slow things down with this project. It took a year, but Ascension raised the money to purchase the supplies. In November of 2019, villagers worked Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays to dig the trench for the 9-kilometer pipeline, with Pastor Makenge working alongside everyone. When completed, the pipeline not only brought water to the 400 children at Savannah School, but they also included 6 water stations for Zaire and Savannah villages, bringing safe water to 3,000 people. The completed project was dedicated by Bishop Katoy in December of 2019. The people of Ascension are forever grateful for the leadership of Pastor Lema and Pastor Makenge, as well as lay leader Eliudi Muleli, for their vision and leadership to make this dream a reality. Bwana Asifiwe. As you can see from this story, pastors in Tanzania are not just spiritual leaders, but leaders in all aspects of the community. Through these pastors, God is moving in powerful ways in the Diocese of Meru. God is moving in our hearts too, lifting together with our partners in the diocese to fulfill the needs that they have expressed. We lift together through our prayers, our communications, our visits, and our financial resources. Your financial investment in our Meru Partnership will go directly toward training the leaders they need. It will ensure that the vital medical ministries of the diocese have the funds they need. It will provide a bridge so that the important ministries of the diocese will continue, even during the COVID-damaged economy. It is easy to share. Just mail a check to our Synod office or give online, following the instructions written below. As we invest in our partnership with joyful generosity, our hearts will be lifted by the joy of our Meru friends. Like Paul says in Romans 12, we will rejoice with those who rejoice. Asante sana, Rafikis.